check your privilege.
I would, but it seems I've misplaced it. Steve? Steve? Where are you?
Sulu. Oh, before, back when I was little, I always wanted to become a superhero, but now that seems too lame. Villains in most cases are much cooler. If I was a bad guy, I'd definitely become a serial killer and kill all my victims. Trough poison. I like to keep my hands clean. What about you guys? Any psychopath out there?
I'm a little worried that this is even a thought that's crossed your mind.
Why, it's not like I hate people or anything, it just seems fun.
I was just gonna suggest stealing from the rich and then when I have my inevitable Starscream moment giving it to the poor. But I guess we're jumping right into the poison and serial killers.
If it was me, I'd steal from the rich and frame the poor guys.
That's impossible. If the poor people stole from the rich, then they would no longer be poor.
You've heard of Jukebot? Well, that was a joke, but this is real and 7 out of 10 songs were good, even great, and passed their tuning test, which is more than I can say for modern video game soundtracks. They all sound so generic these days. Music already seemed meaningless to me, just strange emotions with no end, purposeless and never-ending, like life. This program simply demonstrates how meaningless music in life, everything, really is. It even gives a title to these songs. There is wrong music, but there is no such thing as right music. Music is never-ending hunger, never feeling satisfaction, the lust to continue on, like life, hunger, lust, drive ambition without meaning.
Okay.
When the computer can compose better and more original tracks than many paid musicians, that's when you know it's time to throw in the towel and quit.
Do shamails actually exist? I don't know if this topic is considered inappropriate, or if it breaks from the forum rules, so forgive me, because I really don't know. It's just a question because I'm curious.
Oh no! Why?
Is it scientifically possible? I'm not referring to plastic surgery with transgenders. I mean the real deal, born that way. And why I ask, I'm not going to go into the details, but at a time recently I got a virus which dropped a lot of inappropriate ads in every website I visited.
Help!
Most of them particularly involved a short looping animation of a shamail. And the weird thing is it looked real as heck. Yeah, people can Photoshop just about anything nowadays, but an animation, would anyone really care enough to make a convincing shamail hoax, frame after frame?
No, stop, just can we stop this? Guys.
When God said Earth is flat, Moon is only 20 square miles, Sun only 15 square miles, it flies low so it looks bigger than the moon. I got confused after this videos. I wonder sometimes that maybe MR God exists. Or do you think all 3 of these videos are fake? Do you have any comments? What can debunk these 3 videos? Island there anyone who is allowed to enter Illuminati NASA spacecrafts towards orbit? As I am from Holland, I understand how truthful, wonderful and honest the forefather of Nazi NASA are. The same person who is responsible for destroying half the country. I am not even talking about the lives he took.
But Han, if there is no space, how can there be aliens?
I never said there is no space. I asked of what you think. Do human-made satellites exist? We believe that the moon is actually an alien spy satellite.
You realize satellite internet and television function with global satellites, right? And GPS and the HARP array also use them. Plus you can visibly see the ice fly overhead at night if you're in the right place. Satellites also fall on occasion, littering areas with debris. I thought we were over crazy conspiracies. Han, I thought we were making progress.
So did I. But you made good comments. Now prove me wrong.
After having some experience with how to be a suck-up and be one of the boys, I have decided that I should start from scratch with the new account. What do you think I should name it? Lucky Duck. No, that's Ticken. True Valhalla. Sounds too gay. Jobo. Rhymes with homo, so that's no good. Any ideas, guys? Fixed that for you.
I can't think of any more things to talk to my friends about. Here are a list of what I had been using to say to a friend.
You should talk about girls. That's the best common topic in the whole world. Everybody loves to talk about them. You should talk about girls. That's the best common topic in the whole world. Everybody loves to talk about them.
Everyone knows in a relationship, a lady holds the cards. She does this by ignoring communication, which gives her the power. But what about lesbians? You may ask. Well, I am bisexual, and there are lesbian relationships where both role play as women. However, there is usually a power dynamic of take turns being the one in charge. What does this have to do with the discussion? Everything. I don't want this to turn into a discussion about lesbians.
Why? Are you restricting our freedom on the content that we cannot post about? Are you demanding we talk only on one specific subject, making comments that are so timid not even your own grandmother, who is the Illuminati, wouldn't allow? The choice is yours.
I created 2 characters that are playable and only one can be picked to play. I had created a few events. I created a few NPCs in the first 3 towns, and the player must meet and talk to an NPC in the second town to get his starter monster and become a trainer. The trainer must return to his hometown to meet the professor to receive some items and head to the 3rd town to meet the NPC and learn how to catch some monsters. Before the player went to a 3rd town, he or she encountered a rival and challenged him to a monster battle. The player defeated the rival and the rival left. The player is on his way to the 3rd town to meet the NPC and learn how to catch monsters. The player learned how to catch some monsters. The player must go to the 4th town, but I don't know what objective, quest, mission should the player do here. I haven't created any NPCs here either and can't think of a reason to give why the player comes to the 4th town.
Hey Sonic, do you have the time?
I'm not Sonic! I'm my original character, Blonic! And I'm not Tails. I'm my original character, Blails!
If this is a topic to rail on stupid game ideas, let me add. Ads. DLC. Cutscenes longer than 15 seconds. Cutscenes that want you press a button, or tap something really fast, or some lame crap, so you can pretend to be playing a game instead of watching a boring cutscene. Voice acting, period. Games that try to be mature by adding a bunch of immature crap. Content filters that take out the F word and leave everything else. Who's that designed for? Any game designed for Facebook.
3 months ago I destroyed my brand new Galaxy. I was annoyed by some friends who came telling me that after 2 days I will go there and there. Then I thought, hey, I did not told anyone where I want to travel. Then I remember I booked the ticket with my phone, not voice but via Chrome. Then I destroyed my smartphone. Since then none of my friends can forecast where I am planning to go next, or can tell me what food I have ordered. After watching this video I want to destroy my internet modem too, but I will do after I manage to make my game on Win 8.1. You guys who want to get their life back, destroy your smartphone and 50% of your life will improve. Get a smartphone only to test and make games on it, but never use it or keep it with you when you go out. And never use it as a communication machine.
Just password lock your phone and any accounts and you're fine.
Well, my phone was password locked, but still somehow they came known of every use I made of it.
You actually sound like my mother, who puts a piece of tape over her phone and laptop cameras just so the CIA can't spy on her.
Your mother is very smart, cause the CIA is the least problem. Rapists, robbers, murderers nowadays also make use of privacy hacking to hunt their victims.
Players can see each other's profile and receive a lot of battle requests from other players, which could be really irritating and boring online. Hackers will hack TMS and Pokédollars and have high-level Pokemon. Trolls will be talking trash to other players while in voice chat. It will be easier to get all of the Pokemon from trainers or in wild Pokemon battles. Nintendo, if you really care about your fans and your reputation, then you will not make a Pokemon_spell_map_.
We'll be sure to let Nintendo know right away that they should not do the thing they aren't doing.
Hey, I need lots of money. Can I just clone a very successful game and then change a few things to make it unique? PS, do it do right, please don't comment.
Have you tried adding the make money command to the player's step event?
LODS of EMONE. Was course they spell loads of money. Probably made a right load of finishing lolly this weekend.
Right, lads, what's out for the ladies?
Loader, loader, loader.
Long story short, I've lived a terrible life, full of misery, poverty, isolation, betrayal, tragedy, sexual abuse, horror, irony, Facebook, heartache and scars just like everyone else. But the one thing that tipped me over the edge was the massive intelligence spike I got from using Game Maker. It's just not right. I don't like it anymore. I don't like knowledge. I want to be ignorant. I am so sane I see right through everything. Super sane even. It's not fun anymore. I want to be a dumb idiot again. I feel so insane. Nothing even entertains or excites me anymore. I just feel compelled to code. Like a puzzle that must be solved even though it sickens me.
Lol, interesting story. I really enjoyed reading this.
Nothing funny about it. I am a genius. You are a fool, like most of the human species, but you give it away so easily. In short, I hope you die in a fire. Why do I say this? Because you call me a dumb idiot and a him. But it's because you cannot read that my profile says female member. It is rather obvious. Fool.
When referring to someone without knowing their gender, most default to the male pronouns. Not everybody wants to go read your profile before responding to your ludicrous topics. That is all, sir.
It's not go read your profile, you friggin' dog. It's right above my displayed avatar. Yay, my displayed avatar. Why can't ye die of Ebola? Thanks for calling me sir like a typical do-to-it-human filth abomination. I have more respect for parasites on the planet Zeus. No, I'm serious. The humans are an abominations. All they ever do is gang up on minorities and torture elephants or whatever other species on the face of this planet. Every night I pray for God to do the right thing, but he always lets me down.
Justin Bieber drove up in your yard, what would you do? You know, in my time we used to respect pop stars, but it seems nowadays you youngsters see it differently. First of all, Justin is ahead of my time, nor I am fan of him or want to kill him. I never ever listened to any of his songs or ever followed him. In short, I am an old man and Justin Bieber is not of my time. And why you hate him? Cause he is famous and rich and you are not.